Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is Dr. Unab Kasar and I am recording this video to introduce you to our new book. The name of the book can be seen here, Assessing the Feasibility of Utilizing Geographical Information System for Monitoring Traffic-Related Accidents. This book is co-authored by three of us. We have Mona Safouk Al-Ruwaili, who is my MSc student. She did her MSc in Engineering Management program from University of Bahrain, and myself, Dr. Unab Kasar. I am assistant professor in University of Bahrain, Civil Engineering Department, and Dr. Khalil Al-Jabouri, who used to be in University of Bahrain, but now he is working as associate professor in the British University of Bahrain. The book is published by LAMBERT Academic Publishing. Okay, so let me show you a brief outlook of this book and what have we included in this book and why did we need to work on this book project. So the main area of concern which is addressed by this book is traffic related accidents. This is a global phenomena. So traffic accidents are globally recognized as a troublesome area of as a troublesome issue, okay, for the governments as well as the individuals. More than 1 million people are killed and more than 50 million are injured annually in traffic accidents. These are statistics from WHO from a few years ago. And another problematic issue with traffic accidents is the age of the victims. More than half of the victims are from the workforce, young adults. So they are a very important part of any society, and these people are losing their lives or losing their productivity by getting injured and by being the victim of traffic accidents. And these accidents are causing economic impacts as well. Okay, so the deaths and traffic injuries and the damages to vehicles go up to hundreds of billions of dollars, okay, annually because of traffic accidents. You can now imagine the importance of this area. You can perceive the importance of this area. Now the study area for our research was Bahrain, and according to General Traffic Directorate of Bahrain, there were approximately 478,000 vehicles in 2011, which went up to 686,000 vehicles in 2017. So this is basically the area which we took, the time period which we took for our analysis, and you can see how much growth has there been in this time period. There is more than 50% increase in the number of vehicles. So that has put extra pressure on the road networks in the Kingdom of Bahrain. Although it's a small country, but the traffic growth is phenomenal, and it has obviously increased the number of accidents as well. So what are we trying to address? What is the problem statement which we are trying to address in our book and through our research? The problem is in many countries including Bahrain that the exact location of the accident is not recorded. Okay, so we cannot manage or monitor traffic accidents on the basis of their location. And if you can do that, if you can record the accident location, then you can do some dynamic and active management and monitoring of traffic as well. Okay, so not recording the location has a lot of negative aspects. So while we are not recording the location, so it also means that you are not tracking the spatial patterns of traffic accidents. You do not know which locations are high accident locations and how these patterns are changing each year in respect to time as well. So there is an urgent need for upgrading the current system, the current recording system, okay, of monitoring and observing the accidents, traffic accidents. And although we are giving the example of Bahrain, but if you go to countries like Pakistan, India, many developing countries, if not all, the situation is the same. You will follow and you will face the same problem in all those countries. So this is a problem which we are trying to So what are the questions that we are trying to answer with our study? First of all, is GIS a suitable system for monitoring traffic related accidents? Is it an effective system to identify black spots? Now, what is a black spot? A black spot is a location where you can where the number of accidents are higher, comparatively higher than other locations in the area. And there are many methods to identify the black spots, but what we are analyzing is, can we use GIS to identify the black spots? Okay, now GIS, for people who don't know, stands for Geographic Information System. Geographic Information System. So can we use this system for identification of black spots, and can we use this system as a tool for traffic accident management system or traffic accident management? Is spatial distribution, now remember spatial, I am not referring to the other type of special which you have, like special means and so on. I am referring to something related to space. Is spatial. Okay, so spatial distribution of accidents, the distribution of accidents in different locations, is it a factor which contributes to nature and severity of the accidents? Is it a factor that we should consider? And is the geometric design of the road having an incremental effect on the traffic related accidents? So these are the questions which we have tried to answer in our book. What is the importance of our study? The importance of this book, it contributes to the development of a system which you can use effectively and efficiently to improve traffic monitoring, traffic accident monitoring, traffic accident management, and its analysis. The proposed system, the system which we are proposing at the end of the book, will enhance the process of recording the accidents, responding to the accident situations, and analyzing traffic accidents and identifying the black spots. Now, why we are emphasizing on GIS? Okay, so before you go on to read the book, you must have some background about GIS. Okay, although we have tried to provide some background in the book as well, so even if you don't know anything about GIS, still you can read the book and you can benefit from it. Okay, so GIS is the only tool which is available and which can incorporate the spatial data, meaning the coordinates, as well as non-spatial data simultaneously. So you can attach any characteristics of the data, we call it the attribute. So you can attach the attributes of a location to its coordinates, and this can be done in GIS, and then you can perform different types of analysis, okay, on the basis of location of the data. Okay, and this will enable the researchers and engineers to analyze the spatial patterns of the accidents and the temporal patterns of the accidents. Okay, so the methodology which we adopted for our research, which resulted in the book, was we first of all observed the current system, then we designed a geo database for the existing situation. We did some data screening, we performed the projection and the coordinate system transformation for the geo database. When we entered the data for the accidents, we performed the non-spatial analysis and the spatial analysis. So all these things you can be seen in the book, and you can replicate this methodology if you want to perform the same thing in some other developing country. Okay, this is just a glimpse of what type of analysis we came up with in the end. So this is a glimpse of the spatial patterns of accidents and their change, the change in pattern of accidents with respect to locations. Okay, and this can be done very easily using the GIS, and you can perform many other analysis. Okay, even the non-spatial type using the geodatabase. Okay, so this is about the introduction of the book, and hopefully you are encouraged now to use and buy this book. The link is in the description. Okay, you can go to that link and you can buy this book online, and hope you will benefit from it. Thank you.